Hello everyone and welcome back to another video. This time speaking to you from the beautiful basement of my parents' place. And in this video I wanted to show you my bicycle that I basically didn't ride for like a year. No, seriously, this video will be about sweeteners and which ones I use, why I use them, and which ones I also do not use and do not recommend. So stay tuned for this one. I will call it the Sweeteners 101. First we have Ahorn syrup, maple syrup, and this is grade C. There is grade A and grade C in Germany. Grade A is more lighter, both in color, but also in taste, and C is more strong. And this one I like because it is really sweet. It has a good sweetness to it. I like the flavor, but it's more expensive and not for everyday use, I would say. And also, the strong flavor doesn't fit to everything. Then we have agave syrup, and usually I'm not a huge fan of agave syrup. I just bought this one because it has vanilla in it and I really like vanilla. But I already thought, as you can see, it isn't open yet, so I cannot say how it tastes. But most likely I won't buy it again, and I would rather buy sugar with vanilla aroma or buy vanilla aroma as drops and add them to my smoothies together with sugar. Because agave syrup is very neutral to me and also too liquidy. I don't really like it also if I add it to fruit salads or something like that. I just tried it because of the vanilla and because I think it's a limited edition now from DM. That's the second one. Going on, we come to the sugar most of you will know, starting here with some panela that I still have from the Canary Islands. And panela is basically cooked sugarcane juice. So I tried the comparison to freshly squeezed, pressed sugarcane juice and just dissolving this in water. And of course it doesn't taste the same, but it comes pretty close. So I would say for making sugar water, this would be my choice. In the middle, this is all organic raw sugar, really nice also. And this is beet sugar. So refined sugar, it's just white. And I'm not sure if there is a difference in taste when the white sugar comes from beets or from the cane. Moving on, we have dextrose, and there is something that I recently, actually just yesterday, learned. This is powder just added with some vitamins. And yeah, dextrose in Germany is called like Traubenzucker, like grape sugar. And I, even as a child, I often got it when I had an exam at school or after doing sports. And that's why I thought they are really useful to travel with and just to put in the backpack. But yesterday I saw that these ones, they are really common in Germany. They have like anti-cracking agents, magnesium salts of fatty acids. In Germany it's ein Trennmittel, Magnesiumsalze der Speisefettsäuren. So it's really something I do not want to have in my body. That's why I do not recommend these ones, these plates, the small plates. But the powder I recommend, and I will use it also. Next one, we have this one. It's like a caramel syrup from Grafschafter. It's the same company that also does the famous Goldsaft, the beet sugar syrup that I will show you next. And this one I haven't tried a lot, but I think I won't buy it again. It's basically glucose syrup, invert sugar syrup, caramel syrup, and flavor. And it says to have like 82 grams of sugar for 100, but for me it doesn't taste strong enough. Like, I want to have a strong caramel note, but this one is just with mild caramel. So let's see if I use it in oatmeal or porridge or something like that, if I would buy it again, but I don't think so right now. Next one, we have my beloved Goldsaft. It is not the Grafschafter one, but I think this one is from Aldi. Zuckerrübensyrup, that means like sugar beet syrup. Wow, there's a mosquito flying here in mid of December, that's crazy. And I just like the taste, the how sweet it is, and I love to add it to fruit salad. That's my main use for it. But obviously it's not as convenient to travel with, and I don't know, to eat it with a spoon or something like that. So that's that. And similar to the Goldsaft, there is this molasses made from sugarcane. And it's like a byproduct if the sugarcane gets converted into cane sugar. And I got to know it, I knew it before, but I used it on the Canary Islands, and there it was a little bit more liquidy than this one and tasted better. I don't really like the taste of this one. It tastes a little bit bitter. It also says like leicht herb im Geschmack. I don't know what herb is in English, but basically nearly a little bit like savory, and you can use it for baking also. Some people say it tastes like licorice, but that's not, maybe a hint of licorice, but me personally, I really don't like licorice, but this one is alright. But it's also very, I don't know, gooey, like not liquidy at all, and kind of difficult to use. Like, the best is if you heat it up to a certain degree and dissolve it in water, for example, or if you blend it with a smoothie. That's how I do it in the moment every day. Yeah, but it's said to be more healthy, to have still some vitamins, etc. So that's the sugars that I use, and the other sweeteners. There is also more sweeteners that I have tried, but I do not have here. For example, date syrup. I really like dates, but for some reason I didn't like the date syrup. I tried that one, was also from DM. Then there is rice syrup, which I haven't used often, and coconut sugar, of course, which Julia prefers. But I haven't tried that a lot too, but I've heard that it has also this really nice caramel note. And there is also stuff like Birkenzucker, like sugar from a tree, but that one is crazy expensive, and I don't know if there is a difference in taste. And you also have like some really dark agave syrup. I've seen it from Koro, and also Yukon syrup, but that's also very, very expensive. Yeah, so you have seen all the sugars that I use, that I eat, with the exception of the Dextro Energy tablets, and I all recommend them. If I would have to decide which one is my favorite right now, I would probably say organic cane sugar, just for sweetening anything and adding to smoothies, adding to fruit salads. But if I want to make sugarcane water or sugar water, I would probably use this one because it has more of a stronger own caramel note in the taste. Now finally, let's see which sweeteners I do not recommend. first on the list is honey, because it's an animal product, and in my understanding right now, humans shouldn't have to dress up like an astronaut or like a knight to harvest their food, and it's the case with this one. Yeah, so I don't want to use it. And the second reason is that it actually has an acid effect on the body. Most people don't know it because it's so sweet and the sweetness overlaps it, but this acts acid in your body. Sorry, Joris, a friend of mine who really likes honey. So that's a non-recommendation, and the second one is this one. You cannot read it right now, but this is like erythryl or erythrit or something like that. You see it 0 calories, and yeah, use it like sugar. And it's basically 0 calorie sweeteners, and I don't like it for 4 reasons. First of all, this one is a chemical. It doesn't give your body the glucose that it needs, that every cell runs on. That's the second reason. The third reason is that it's really expensive. And the fourth reason is, I don't know if it's specifically applying to this one, but with stevia, it has a bitter taste. It tastes like shit. And even in my low carb days, I had stevia sometimes, the liquid sweetener, and I really hated it. I thought, oh, it's so strange. And yeah, I don't know if it's similar with this one, but I absolutely do not recommend this one. Honey neither. All of the rest, besides the dextrose tablets. And yeah, I think that's all for this video, everything that I wanted to share. Let me know in the comments which sweetener you like, if I missed something, if you have different opinions. And yeah, with this, I say peace out and until next time.